Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for September 27th, 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your patience while I was away. And I'm still dealing with some delays. We've had some unexpected news that raised a few challenges. And so we're going through trying to figure out the best way to move forward, really, looking at our options and all of that. But it is something that we do need to deal with, so it is taking some time. So I just wanted to say, thank you for your patience and just to let you know what I've been dealing with. So we're going to look at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies in order to use them for our highest good. And as always, since we are looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for everyone, so keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it helps with that. And I've also had to change location, where I work, where I do my readings, and this is the best angle I can get in this location that I'm in. So the first card that we have represents the influence of the past on our current situation, and we have the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins talks about a time in our lives where we may have been going back and forth with making a decision, or we may have been stalling, making a decision. We may have been dealing with insecurity, not being sure, second guessing ourselves, because it feels like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It can also be, a time when we've had to just make things work, get creative with how we make things work. But it's definitely talking about a time in our lives that can be recent or further back where or when there was instability. Things were up in the air. We had to keep a lot of things in the air. We didn't feel safe or secure. There was always something that we needed to do, we needed to take care of, and so on and so forth. We may have been spread a little thin with this Two of Coins. We could also talk about a time when we may have tried to hold on to two things at the same time, going back to, again, not wanting to really make a choice between the two, trying to hold on to both at the same time. This could be to people, to jobs, to commitments of any kind. Today, in today's energy, we have the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups, it feels like for some of us the decision was already made. It's no longer our decision, and we have to walk away from something. We are walking away from something, which is actually kind of similar to the situation that we're dealing with. So I can relate, I can understand what this means for me in my fiance. But the Eight of Cups is talking about that moment when we realize, you know what, there's nothing we can do about this. We just have to move on, or we just have to let this go. Ultimately, what I do want to say is that the Eight of Cups talks about forward movement. So even if it doesn't seem that way, we are moving in the right direction. And I am sure that whatever's going on is a blessing in disguise, for me at least, and my fiance. The Eight of Cups is talking about us letting go of something. It's not easy. It wasn't an easy conclusion to get to, or it wasn't necessarily easy for us to actually leave something behind or someone. It's with a heavy heart that we do. However, we have truly given it everything we had, and it has gone as far as it could. And it's just time to move on. It's just time to let this go and move on, because there are better things that are trying to come into our lives. For a lot of us, this actually feels like something that we have been trying to manifest, and now that it's happening, or it's starting to, or it's trying to, we're getting cold feet and we want to turn back. It's like, yes, I wanted this, but I didn't want it now. Or yes, I wanted this, but I didn't think that it would happen this way. And we may feel like, we want to hold on to those 8 cups, but actually we're supposed to let go. We're supposed to move on. The fact that it's happening is a good thing. It's what we were working for and wishing for. It's here, it's happening. So the message is embrace it. Okay? And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a good card because it talks about, you know what? We may be emotional now with the 8 of Cups. We may be struggling to make sense of what's going on. We may feel a certain way, whether that is sad, nostalgic, disappointed, whatever you want to call it, whatever emotions we're feeling. The next step is to turn those emotions into something constructive and to find our strength and our confidence once again, to bring the fire back, to re-spark our passion, our belief in ourselves, that you know what, I can do this. Whatever's going on, I can handle it. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm on the right track. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to do what's right for me. Yes, we may have to set up some new ground rules with the 7 of Wands, a new way of doing things. We may have to, you know, present to the world in a different way. Maybe we're changing our jobs. Maybe we're leaving a relationship. Maybe we're leaving a toxic friendship. Maybe we are standing up for ourselves with someone giving us a hard time, in whichever way that applies. But we are changing something that has been going on for a long time. We may have felt comfortable with it, but it's more the evil we know type of situation. It's not necessarily that it was a good thing for us. You know, the fact that we were comfortable with it doesn't mean it was a good thing. But the 7 of Wands now gives us the opportunity to recreate or redefine, not to recreate, to redefine who we are, what we want, where we're going, what we want to do, how we want to be treated, how we want to be seen, because we have the opportunity to present ourselves differently to the world. You know, this is who I am. This is how I deserve to be treated. This is what I want. This is what I deserve to receive. Okay? So ultimately, it is a good thing, and the 7 of Wands does talk about overcoming obstacles, but we do need that confidence in ourselves to be able to get on top of everything, you know? But slowly but surely, we will find our confidence and we will start to see, things will start to make sense. Why this had to happen this way, or at this time, it will start to make sense when we start to look at it as the opportunity that it is, or the blessings that it's trying to bring into our lives, and not something difficult or something disappointing or something sad that is happening, that, you know, something is taken away or we have to let go of something or someone. Our guidance card, we have number 3, watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. Number 3 is all about growth and expansion, new horizons, okay, new opportunities, again, a new way of being. And it's a card that says it doesn't have to be so serious. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be something ominous. A creative mindset can help us look at things in a positive way, to see things in a positive light, in a constructive way, in a positive way. We do need to have a creative mind for that, you know, and to keep an open mind and to look at what's happening, and instead of allowing ourselves to experience sadness or disappointment or sorrow or regret, to say, okay, well, what's the good that can come out of it? It does take a creative mind, it does take an open mind, and it takes some strength and courage too, coming from the belief that whatever's going on is for our highest good, or it's going to turn out okay. There's got to be something good behind it. There's got to be something good that comes of it. Okay, we have to look for the good. We have to look for the positive. And we do that by having a creative mind and trying to look for the light energy, the light-hearted energy, the things that make us smile, the thing that makes us happy in the middle of a difficult situation. You know, it's not easy to spot. You have to really look for it, and to come at it from a different perspectives and points of view. and that's the creative mind. Okay, that's where our inner child comes in. And it's a really healthy way and a positive way to deal with change. So this is our message. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. If you're dealing with these energies, I hope that it helps. Thank you so much once again for all your patience and all your support. I am slowly starting to get back on track with the schedule, and I'm going to try to do weeklies. Again, I really want to do weeklies, even if it means making them a little shorter in order to be able to do them every week. I'm going to really try to do that, so stay tuned for that. And one last announcement: the specials running and the special price readings running are going to be available until the 2nd of October. And then I'm still going to offer the decision spread and the past life spread, just at a different price. It's not going to be too big of a difference, but it's just going to be a different price, just so you know. So yeah, there we have it. I hope the messages help. Thank you so much for being here. Let's have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.